Mining tomorrow on Red FM. We've got Brad Underwood, who's the Managing Director of Galileo Mining on the line at the moment, so we can get a bit of an insight into the company. G'day, Brad.
Hi, how are you going?
Very good, mate. Can you just give us a bit of a background on Galileo Mining?
Sure. So we listed on the share market in 2018, so we are a relative newcomer to the ASX market. But having said that, we've been around a long time. So we've been an exploration company in existence since 2003. And during that time, when we were a private company, we were owned by a well-known West Australian mining and exploration entrepreneur called Mark Creasy.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So we decided to list the company in 2018. And we are primarily a nickel and cobalt exploration company, but being professional explorers, of course, we'll look for anything and everything when we're out in the bush. If we find a gold deposit and we're a nickel company, we'll be happy with that.
Particularly with the gold price at the moment.
Absolutely. So we've always got our eyes open for everything. We've got two main projects, one in the Fraser Range nickel belt and the other near Norseman. At Norseman, we have a 25 million tonne JORC resource already, so that's quite a sizable deposit. However, what's happened over the last 18 months is the fall in cobalt price means that we are now very much focused on our nickel exploration projects. Right. We haven't forgotten about the cobalt, but our nickel exploration is such that we really are focusing on that to bring value for the company.
So you're doing a bit at Fraser Range, so what's that uncovered for you?
Well, not just for ourselves, but for the other explorers in the area. We've got two zones in the Fraser Range. Our southern zone is about 30 kilometres from the Nova nickel mine, the northern zone about 80 k's. There is actually a second discovery in the Fraser Range, which was discovered by the Creasy Group, and there's about 5 million tonnes there. So what these discoveries in the Fraser Range are telling us is that it is a very fertile part of the earth for nickel deposits, but there've only been two found so far.
Right.
When we have a look around the world, particularly in Canada, which is another mining jurisdiction, similar to ours in Western Australia. They've got a nickel belt there called the Thompson Nickel Belt. It's got over 120 million tonnes of resource, over 10 deposits, and a strike length of 100 kilometres. Same sort of geologic setting. For ourselves in the Fraser Range, we only have two known deposits and 18 million tonnes. So there's a 100 million tonne difference between our nickel belt and theirs. And the main reason for that is they've been working their nickel belt for the last 50 years.
Right.
Whereas ourselves, at the Nova deposit, which was discovered by Sirius Resources, that was only 7 years ago.
All right. Well, plenty of upside there. Now,
Absolutely.
What separates Galileo from like a lot of other junior listed companies on the ASX?
I think the main difference for us is we are absolutely focused on making discoveries. I'd like to say we are relentlessly focused on discoveries in order to drive value. And the main reason for it is because of our major shareholder. He's got such a strong track record of discovery success that the bar has been set very high for us. It is a difficult business, exploration, but we've got good geologists. All of us previously worked for the Creasy Group, so we've had a lot of experience in what success looks like. Another differentiating factor for us is the amount of cash we've got. So we've got over $5 million in cash, and that allows us to fully fund our programs over the next 18 months. And I suppose, just to belabor the point a little bit, is that when I say we are focused on discoveries, in the 18 months since we listed, we've undertaken 8 drilling programs and tested over 15 targets. So that's one drilling program every 2 months, and I don't think you'll find many other junior companies with that kind of track record.
You guys certainly aren't getting bored, that's for sure. Looking from an investor point of view, Brad, here we are in the start of the year. What lays ahead for 2020? What have investors got to look forward to?
Oh, listeners might be able to guess from the last question that we've got plenty of drilling planned. So our first program kicks off in February, an RC program in the Fraser Range, followed up by an air core drilling program in March, and then we've got RC and diamond drilling planned for April, May. So we've got all of these drilling programs aimed at making nickel discoveries in the Fraser Range. And our view is the more times that we roll the dice and the more targets we test, the better chance we have of creating the success that we're after. There's no guarantees in this business, but we believe that by doing those drilling programs, we really will increase our chances. So I suppose, just on that, what investors have to look forward to is us potentially making a significant discovery. And of course, I hope the next time we speak, we will have made a discovery and will be well on our way to developing a new mine.
Well, I second that. we've been speaking with Brad Underwood, Managing Director of Galileo Mining on Mining Tomorrow. Brad, really appreciate the update and appreciate your time, mate.
No worries. Thanks very much.